Hi everybody. I've not yet decided what my YouTuber name would be, so we'll just go with my other nickname, Rose.
What the
And a lot has been happening in the world. I mean, the times that we're facing now have never really happened before. So with Black Death, Ebola, and a bunch of other sicknesses that happened before. But that's not the point. It's like
Actually,
in
yeah.
modern era, nothing. What do I even mean by modern era? Ebola was in 2017. Well, it wasn't really that as serious as now. I mean, Ebola was mostly in Africa. Now we have the whole world is on pause. Everybody's staying at home. We have the whole quarantine issue, which is fucked up because it has been 2 months I haven't touched the basketball, and I'm fat, so it doesn't help when I spend 2 months without touching the basketball. So a lot of things have been happening, and especially in my country, which with the things I'm going to say, don't get me wrong, I love my country sometimes, but these guys don't give a fuck about Corona. Holy shit! So I live in Cameroon, but I study in Nigeria. So Nigeria had the whole Corona issue a little bit more earlier than Cameroon. So when I was in Nigeria, my parents just picked me up like, so Rose, there's an outbreak in Nigeria. By then they thought it was just going to be in Nigeria, that wasn't going to be in Cameroon. I know they are dumb. So they're like, Boris, get over here, we don't want you to be having Corona. We're sure everybody in Nigeria is going to die, not you. Come back. So by then I just left and came. I know that the borders were supposed to be closed, but somehow I made my way in.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
And I came to the country and I was like, all the way. By the day that I had to start traveling, there was already some few cases in Cameroon. So by then the whole issue of everybody's going to die in Nigeria, but Cameroon is going to survive was already thrown straight out the window. But Nigerians were taking the stuff more seriously. I mean, the isolation thingy was real. Though people were still moving out, it's not as serious in Europe where streets were empty and stuff, but a whole bunch of people stayed at home. People were wearing face masks and stuff. So before even I traveled, I coughed a lot of face masks because I wasn't gonna travel through air. The boy is broke. We don't got that air money yet. So I took the road and I coughed a bunch of face masks, my hand sanitizer. Nigga, I was ready. So I was out there every single way of the journey, sanitizing after every 5 minutes. I touched the window of the car. I fucking sanitized. I touched the person sitting next to me. I sanitized. I passed my hand in the air. I sanitized, and I reached Cameroon where I thought people were at least going to take things a little bit serious, but no, nobody. I pull up in the capital where there was the only 3 cases yet, but when they were in the capital, nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. People are just moving around carelessly. We were having about 7 cases by the day I decided to step out, and I was still having my face mask, my sanitizer in my pocket, and I just bought gloves by then. Nigga, I wasn't taking a chance, and I came out of the road looking like I was going to Mars, and nobody on the road was wearing a face mask. I passed through a market. The market was jammed. Everybody was buying shit, talking to each other, shaking hands after a deal. People weren't shaking hands after a deal before Corona. Corona started and niggas decided to start shaking hands after deals. What the fuck? So, well, I was supposed to, and I was just like surprised about the whole stuff. Nobody cared. Then I suddenly started to slouch. Yes, these days I step out. I know I'm part of the problem, but I step out, at least I wear a face mask. Before, now I don't give a fuck too. But people never cared, and at least it was understandable because the figures were low. At a certain point, after like 3 or 4 days, the shit went crazy. It was about 270 cases. I was spending about, by then I'd stayed home. I mean now in my home in Cameroon, because when I was in Nigeria, I wasn't stepping the fuck out, dude. I stayed in the house for about 3 weeks before I came to Cameroon. I wasn't stepping out, apart from to go and buy bread. Nigga, you need bread to live. What the fuck did you want me to do? So I was home all the time in Cameroon, and one day when it was about 270 cases, I decided to step out. Why? Because, well, it wasn't dangerous enough. We are at 9 cases. Jason Statham, nigga like me, couldn't be stepping out with just 9 cases. I needed the number of cases to go up before I could step out. So now we're at 270 cases, right? And I'm stepping out, but I'm still looking like I'm going to Mars. I've got my face mask, I've got gloves, I've got hand sanitizer. I wore a cap. Don't ask me why. I think it was part of the costume. Either you go all in or you stay home. So I wore a cap and I step out, and we're at 270 cases, dude. And those 270 cases, about 100 and something of the cases are in the capital Yaoundé, where I'm at. And nobody still gives a fuck. Now people have stopped shaking hands. They are hugging. They are hugging now, for crying out loud. They are hugging. And it was just crazy for me. Some people, and I had discussions with people. And I'm not talking about having discussions with kids or with old ass people. You know, when people get old, they start, I'm just saying, they get dumb when they grow old. So I wasn't discussing with old people. I was discussing with people, young people, vibrant. They still got all their brains, and they think Corona is not real. Yeah, they sat down with they analyzed with their brains. I mean, I'm talking with graduates, people that have gone to school, and they sit down and say it's not real. So people just decided to lose money, right? No, I mean, this shit is real. It's about as real as it can get. You see, world powers. Cameroon is. I'm going to say, for those who don't know, because I don't think nobody knows, but Cameroon is not a world power. I'm sorry. I wish it was. We are just not. And we see world powers out there getting beaten the fuck down by Corona, and we weak ass niggas. We are not weak as weak, but we weak, but not really weak, but we're weak. I mean, if we're to go to war with, I mean, it was like the 30th world power. I think I should Google that. So like, the 30th world power apparently is Sweden. So if Cameroon was to go to war with Sweden, I'm sorry, we're going to get our asses kicked. So if countries like Sweden or higher than Sweden are facing problems with the issue, I don't think Cameroon we are going to be like super. Granted, we have natural, I'm just call it traditional medicine, which is very effective most of the time, even though it has few problems of dosage and stuff. But we can't compare to them. So why the fuck people think all those countries that are more powerful will just decide to pause all their activities because of something that you in your dumbass mind think is fake? For those who think it's fake, y'all who don't think it's fake, y'all are smart. The rest is stupid. Don't unsubscribe, stupid people. So nobody was respecting the highlights, apart from the government took some action, few actions where like they was going to stop close bars and nightclubs, which is a big deal for Cameroonians. I mean, that shit hurt for most Cameroonians. I mean, the closed schools, the closed public gatherings, like what should I call it? The reduced public transport and all the rest. They took a lot of stuff that hurt people deeply, but nothing hurt Cameroonians more than when they closed bars. I mean, that shit, Cameroonians love their drink, so it hurt the fuck out of them. And fun fact, today is the 2nd of May, and the government decided to relieve some measures, which to me is crazy stupid. We are at 1,700 cases now, and it's now you decide to relieve the measures. Dude, we was at 200 and the measures were in, and the measures were already put in place. And when we decide, we hit 700 and they're like, you know what, fuck it, if we're going to die, let's die in the bar. Like, they relieved the measures, and guess what? They didn't open schools. They didn't open marketplaces where people can get food where they can eat. What they opened was bars and nightclubs. Yo, what the fuck? Bars and nightclubs? Why? Why? They opened bars, for crying out loud. And there's this thing, I'm gonna just show you guys a video. there are some guys that when they now go to bars, because they open it like the day before yesterday, and there are these guys, they go to bars with their face mask on because the government says that even though the bars are open, you're finna still wear face mask and shit. So but these guys, they had their custom made face mask with a zip on the mouth. Like when you want to like take a drink, you unzip it, you pull it down slightly, you drink and you zip it back, and you don't get corona, right? No, dude. Already zips have little air spaces, and viruses are slightly larger than, and a little bit larger than molecules. Those shit are microscopic. They can pass in between. Yo, just better just take out, if you want to have a good time, just remove your face mask and enjoy a good time. There's no use to wear a mask with a zipper on it so that you can drink, apart from to avoid the fee, because apparently the government, the part of the things the government put in place were actually legit. Like closing hours for marketplaces were limited. All jobs were suspended except the jobs that are necessary for the running of the country, which brings up what are the jobs necessary for the country, because it seems a lot of people who were still supposed to keep working just stopped working. Like we're in the capital. I don't want to talk bad about the capital, but we're in the capital, and it has been 4 days that we don't have light. These niggas want us to stay at home the whole day, drinking water, looking at walls and shit. Why? I mean, if people are okay, granted, humanity has survived years without light, but if you're going to make people to stay at home, the only people who are supposed to go to work are people that are supposed to permit us to stay at home without having to worry about electricity going out, dude. The fuck. So the measures that were lifted for me is a little bit sketchy, because most countries don't have the cure for corona. Like, well, I'm saying most countries because the World Health Organization said there's no cure, but some countries are coming up strong saying that they have cures, and most of those countries have few infected cases and a high recovery rate. Like Madagascar, for example, has just a few hundred cases. Some other countries have few cases and high recoveries, but Cameroon, we went to 1,900 with 1,900 discovered cases and 700 recoveries. I don't know if you follow up this coronavirus thing, but that is exceptional in terms of statistics. Like, the only way we could have that is if there was a cure in Cameroon. But on the news the other day, they said the total number of respirators in all of Cameroon are less than 50. In all of Cameroon, I'm talking a big country, over 30 million people, have about 50 respirators. How the fuck do we heal 700 people with 50 respirators? In less than 2 weeks. Yo, these 700 people were popping out in less than 2 weeks. The fuck? And the World Health Organization said they was gonna give African countries or struggling countries aid, like help with the coronavirus outbreak. They were to give us aid. And when you think aid for coronaviruses, what I think aid for coronaviruses, what comes in my mind is those sealed dresses that doctors wear when they don't want to get the disease. I mean, a whole lot of face masks, respirators, a bunch of other stuff. But guess what the World Health Organization gave? Cars. No, not ambulances. Motherfucking Prados. Those guys came up with new looking cars and gave it that is to fight the corona. Nigga, corona is not in Fast and Furious. What the hell? We're not going to be road rashing and drifting with coronavirus, for crying out loud. Nigga, we need to breathe. We don't need to have speed. The hell? That's World Health Organization, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I used to trust in you motherfuckers. Now, when I get sick, I'ma just go cut some grass and chew on that grass, motherfucker. Now, I ain't taking drugs no more. Fuck you. And immediately after the outbreak, immediately after the cars were offered to the government just went out and said yo, it's cool, y'all can start going out. That, I don't know if it's disturbing to y'all, but to me that's a little bit weird. So y'all should let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know your point of view, and tell me if the government is going to kill me for all the shit I've said about them. Thank you. Drop a like if you want. I mean, I don't want to be one of those assholes that ask for like, but well, drop a like and subscribe. And my Instagram is down for those who are interested in fashion, because even though I'm talking a lot of shit about politics right now, I'm more of a dressing guy. So thank you all.